Okay, gentlemen, welcome, welcome. You are the last presenter for this October gift, and you certainly are not the least, okay?
You are our finale.
We're very excited to have you, but what we would like you to do is to each introduce yourself, tell us who you are, how old you are, where you live, maybe where you go to school, and what you're doing, and then give your presentation.
We're homeschooled.
Well, that's okay. Then that's where you're going to school. You're going to school in your home. But please tell us more about yourself and how old you are, and then do your presentation. Thank you.
My name is Robert. I'm 8 years old. I live in Doncaster, UK, and I really love inventing stuff and doing robotics. Hello, my name is Aaron. I am homeschooled. I live in UK, Doncaster. I'm 6 years old and I like to code and do robotics. We are brothers and we really like to do all these stuff together or separate.
That is exceptional that you can do all these things together or separate. What will you present to us today?
I started to invent things when I was about 3 years old. I used to open different toys, see what is inside, take the pieces out and then put them back. I was lucky that my parents understood that I wasn't breaking them, but I was trying to find out how they were working. Unfortunately, I broke good things, like when I opened my grandma's phone, and no one in the house seemed to be happy. I just wanted to see what is inside. At 7, I started attending invention classes at Discovery STEM Centre in Sheffield. I used to attend the WER sessions, and when I found out about this new programme, I was so happy. My first invention came to our mind when I was talking to a friend of mine in Africa, and he said he has never seen snow. So my brother and I thought about an invention that would be able to show him snow. We imagined a globe that you would put in your room, and using a hologram, anyone could see how different natural phenomena look like. This could include rainfall, snow, storm, tsunami, tornado, hurricane, aurora borealis, or even show kids how a desert, a rainforest, or a savanna looks like. This could be used in classrooms at geography classes so that kids could experience and understand better how natural phenomena looks like. My first invention came to my mind because I was going camping with my family, and almost every time the table was falling. That was either because it was too windy, the soil was uneven, or my little sister was pushing it. Many times we ended up having the foods and drinks fallen. So I have created a leg system that gets inserted into the soil and sand. The system has a sharp end that goes into the soil and makes the table very stable. It can be used in camping, on parties, on the beach, or anywhere there is soil or sand. The legs are also adjustable and are really useful on uneven soil. Another invention was the puddle bridge. In a really rainy day, many parkings are full of puddles and people cannot park their cars properly as they would get their shoes and feet wet. So we have invented a puddle bridge that would stay in the car and would be taken out when you have to park next to a puddle. You stop the car, open the car door, take the puddle bridge and extend it according to the size of the puddle. Put it down over the puddle and then cross it. It also has a ramp on the other side in case it's needed. Another invention that I think would be very useful, especially now, is paper hand protection. I've noticed a problem in the communal bathrooms even before the virus issue, but now it's even more obvious. Many people wash their hands after going to the toilet, but they don't want to touch the handle of the bathroom door when leaving. So they use some of their own tissues or their elbow to press the handle. My solution is a paper hand, slightly sticky on one side so that it would stick to the palm. How does it work? You would put your hand on the sticky part of the paper hand so that it sticks to your palm. Then you press the handle of the bathroom door to open the bathroom door. Then you take it out and throw it to the bin. This way you can keep your hands clean after you get out of the communal bathrooms. This can be done in the shape of a finger, just for a finger, for pressing buttons in lifts, another very common way of virus spreading.
We also have thought about creating a tent with a transparent roof or a cap that has a cooler for hot days, but they were already invented.
Our planet needs help right now regarding environment, health, recycling, cleaning the oceans, pollution, healthy eating, mental health, and we should constantly try to find new devices to solve these issues. This is why I encourage the parents and teachers to be open to children's ideas and to allow them to express. I encourage schools to have invention classes so that kids can have the time and resources to create, build, and invent whatever they like. We need teachers who are able to support us in combining physics, mathematics, mechanics, and even chemistry and biology, and schools who offer us invention kits in order to be able to provide better solutions for a better world. And last but not least, I encourage kids to just look around, listen to the planet, listen to the nature around, listen to the people, find the problems around them, and then just think about solutions. Their solutions might help us all.
That was very impressive, young man. Thank you. We've made a copy of this, a video, recorded this, and we're going to be showing this up on YouTube and other places. So many people will hear what you have to say.
Thanks.
Thank you.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
How old is this little sister and what is she learning to invent?
Well, she hasn't learned to invent anything
She's
because she is 3
old.
years old.
That's certainly old enough. How old were you guys when you started?
Well, I was 7.
I was 5.
Oh, well, with 2 teachers like you around, I bet she'll be an early learner.
And we have another brother who is even younger. 3 months.
Wait, 3 months younger than your sister?
No, 3 months.
No, he's 3 months old.
Oh, I got it.
But she does know what's inside her own laptop.
He does?
Yes, we opened it to put batteries on the inside.
She didn't open it, you guys did?
This is what it looks like.
Oh, that's not going to get back together. Okay.
Does it work anymore?
No, it doesn't.
I hope we can fix it, as we only did it to get the batteries, but the screw got rusty and we had to open it completely.
These wires
Robert,
are broken.
Robert, can I make a suggestion? I used to do the same thing when I was your age, taking things apart. And just like you, I often took apart something that shouldn't have been taken apart, and my parents got very angry at me, okay? So here's what I did. I went around to my neighbors and I asked them if they had anything that was broken, okay? And then they would give me all their broken things and I would take their broken things apart and I would still learn, and it was great, but I didn't have to worry about people getting mad at me because I accidentally broke something. So you should—
Very good idea.
Yes, I'm just telling you, in my neighborhood, the saying was everything was thrown away twice. It was thrown away once when my neighbors threw it away, and then it was thrown away the second time when my mother threw it away.
And you don't have to ask for broken things. It could be broken or things they just don't want anymore. Because you could start with some, you know, everybody's got something laying around electronic that they really don't have to have or use anymore. So it doesn't have to start broken. It can end broken with you though.
A car for Christmas, and I was like, look, there's a new thing. There's a robot that we can like dismantle the car and use some parts to make a moving car and mix it with a robot.
He chopped the wires.
And now I'm very annoyed because I've ruined it. And he's like, why did you break it? We could have used it. But I'm like, come on, we can definitely make something out of it.
Robert, Aaron, that's another point. I took the wires, when there was wires, I saved all the wires And then when I needed wires or I needed cogs or I needed anything, I had it that I had taken apart.
They're already chopped.
Yes.
Well, you never know how long a wire you'll need. And you can make wires work even if they're chopped, right?
Yes, absolutely. I still have wires that I first took when I was your age. They're downstairs. My wife is not happy. I have boxes and boxes of stuff that I'm going to use someday.
You guys aren't just inventors, you're upcyclers. Well, assuming that you get to fix some of these things, you'll be upcyclers. Or if you use any of those parts in something else that you make, and I bet you do.
Well,
We
that
always
is,
want to keep cardboard boxes and
Yeah.
build stuff with them, but Mum always throws them to the bin and we're so annoyed.
I
Moms,
know.
us
I had the
moms.
same problem. I had the same problem. Same problem. But you will learn how to fix things, and that's absolutely correct. After you take things apart, you'll learn how they work, and then
There are
you'll
just too many boxes everywhere.
I'm sorry. No. You need to understand priorities. These boxes are very, very important. Okay, this is very important. You need to get rid of unimportant things like
Wardrobe,
wardrobe is not important.
bed.
Food is not important. Okay, boxes of parts. That's what's important.
So Aaron and Robert, when you have your first jobs and you're making a little bit of money, you can get a storage unit or a storage bin. And then you can take everything that you have in your mom's house and you could store it neatly on shelves in the bin, and it'll always be where you need it.
Maybe it's going to be a good idea.
No doubt about it.
Well, that was very good. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Thank you for letting us
Letting
be in this meeting.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
keep coming back. We love it when you join us.
Thank you. Well, bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.